Mark, 1-0 defeat today. What are your thoughts after that?
I was proud of the team, to be honest. I thought we acquitted ourselves really well. We structured the team to make it Gateshead, to allow them to have it in front of us, but not get behind us, and we did it all game. You know, we conceded with an individual error, just a bad decision, and it's really disappointing. We've most probably put more crosses into their box than we've put in any other game this season, and we caused them real problems throughout the game. Desperately disappointing, but that's what happens sometimes when you're down there. Nothing falls for you. You don't get any touch of luck that you possibly deserve. You know, couldn't fault any player today.
Yeah, you played, obviously. We were missing Isaac Sinclair, Tony Bayodi with injury, and Conor DeMaio left, so it left you a bit short going forward. So how do you think the team did to compensate for that?
Well, we've got Owen. We rested Owen last week because he had a bit of a groin the week before. You know, and Isaac came in. Isaac trained really well on Thursday night, and then unfortunately picked up a little knock towards the end of training, which made it he wasn't available today. And we've thrown Luke Morrell in there. Got a lot of faith in Luke. He's a quality player for the future, and he most probably came to the game not expecting to play, and it maybe phased him a little bit that he was thrown in. But he worked his socks off like Luke does, showed a first-class attitude. The rest of the team, you know, will give us what we've had in the last few games. You know, they've given us that total commitment. They've defended for their lives. They've been organised. They've been disciplined and structured, and they've made it really tough for Gateshead today. You know, Gateshead are a decent side. They haven't had a great away form, so you know, we fully thought we could get something out of the game today. We just didn't get, you know, we didn't put a chance away. Nothing fell for us. We put more than enough ball into their box to think that we should get something. You know, we've had maybe 2 or 3 penalty claims turned down. So it's one of them days, unfortunately, that when you're down there and when you're fighting for your life, that you get a tough, you know, you get a tough day where you possibly deserve more than you get.
Yeah, I was just going to come on to those penalty claims just now. Particularly in the first half, there was a couple with Owen Watkinson. What did you make of those claims?
Well, the first one, I felt he went down a bit easier. You know, it tends to be when defenders push you with one arm in the back rather than two, the defender gets away with it. And then to win it back again and to be through and goal side, and then you see the coming together of the defender behind him catching his back leg and him going down. From our point of view, it's a poor decision from the referee, and you know, he even claimed that he dived to book him, which is ridiculous really, when you know that happens so often when somebody just clips the back leg of the person in front of them. You know, well, that's what the referee saw. He was consistent throughout the game in not giving sort of comings together or pushes for both teams. So we have to learn from that.
Yeah, looking ahead to next week when we travel to Telford, obviously injuries in the forward areas have really hit us at the moment. Is there anyone you're looking to get in, or any players coming back for that trip? Well,
we'll assess that. You know, it's too raw at the moment to think about bringing players in. We did go with very young players at the front end, but Owen Watkinson was outstanding. Luke Morrell give everything he's got as a young lad coming from, you know, a Curzon youth team. George Broadbent was outstanding as well. You know, and like I say, couldn't ask any more of the players that we've got. So, you know, I'm more than happy with what they give us today. They just didn't get the slight bit of luck that we possibly deserved to get some.